I think the Women's Museum is so important for so many reasons. Number one, how do we know where we're going to go if we don't know where we've been?
I think it's really important to have role models for younger women who are just starting out their careers. I think if you work hard, I think if you ask for help, you ask for advice, you're going to do well. San Diego has, I think, a really strong network of women leaders.
I wouldn't be seated in office at all had I not come across Congresswoman Mimi Walters. I was introduced to her at a fundraiser by another guest as a future senator. I, of course, chuckled at that notion, and she looked at me dead in the eye and said, "Well, what's your excuse?" And I pointed down to my very large 9-month pregnant belly, and as it turns out, she shared with me that she was walking precincts pregnant with her 4th child.
I was really fortunate to have really a village of women that were supportive of me not having a mother, and that's continued throughout my career. Doing government affairs at the Airport Authority, Philip Owens, who recently retired as their president and CEO, was also just a really good role model to me in kind of unique ways.
My role model really has been my mother my entire life. People used to say she was a woman's libber before there was ever any women's lib, because she instilled in all of us that it didn't matter whether we were boys or girls, we could do anything we wanted to do. And I never really thought that there were any barriers until I got into the workplace.
I think that having a strong network of women leaders and women up-and-comers is really important, and I find a lot of just personal fulfillment in that, and to be able to helping people and being a resource in my community.
And you really learn to just take things as they come, to be flexible, knowing that you've done something that day that was amazing, that's touched other people. It's crazy, but it's balanced and very rewarding.
I would like to encourage women to not be afraid to fail. I mean, look at the consequences. People might laugh at us. We have to live with however this turned out. But if you don't try, you will never do anything.
We need a women's museum so that we can understand and make sure we don't repeat things of the past, but also let's don't assume we've made as much progress as we need to make. Let's continue to fight for every step of the way and fight realistically.
So many of the women's stories haven't been captured at all. We're just beginning. But going back and trying to capture that it's just crucial, and it's crucial particularly for women.
The Women's Museum of California is a really special place. It embraces all of the strides forward that women have made over several decades. And so to have a place to really share those with the younger generations, we're really privileged to have the Women's Museum here in San Diego.